Today's guided insight centers around finding the courage to voice your thoughts and ideas with those around you. Have you ever been in a meeting in which you were silently thinking about a great idea or a solution to a problem, but something was holding you back from speaking up and sharing it with the group? Have you ever felt like you had a perspective that was different from that of your colleagues, so you kept it to yourself? In these moments, you may have held back for fear of judgment, being wrong, feeling inadequate, or perhaps you simply wanted to avoid a potential conflict. So instead of speaking up, you said nothing, because it kept you from potentially saying something that wouldn't be popular with others. What commonly happens next is that someone else in the room speaks up and voices the same opinion or idea that you were just thinking about. And to make matters worse, you watch them get the appreciative head nods from others in the room for their valuable contribution. Inevitably, this leads you to beat yourself up for your unwillingness to speak up and for not saying what was on your mind. But it doesn't stop there. Oftentimes, you continue to diminish yourself even after the meeting has ended, wondering what your problem was and why in the world you got so stuck in the first place. So why do we do this? Listen, we wouldn't be in our current roles after all if we weren't valuable. So why don't we always speak up when we have the chance? Believe it or not, the decision to silence our voices often roots back to a memory in our early childhood, when we had an experience of feeling hurt, laughed at, or ignored because of something we said. The voice in our head that silences us is the part of us that needs to be perfect, right, or enough in the eyes of others. This is our ego trying to call the shots by keeping us in fear and playing small. By holding back our voices, we are actually limiting the success of a project or initiative because our unique perspective and knowledge can't be incorporated. I invite you to consider that your voice is your contribution to innovation, creative solutions, effective teamwork, and the attainment of the highest and best possible outcomes for all. Your voice is needed at the table. You contribute a perspective that is one of a kind. And by speaking up, regardless of whether or not you align with the other voices in the room, you add value to the conversation in a way that no one else could have. Our voices give us the opportunity to make meaningful contributions to those around us. So have the intention not to be right about everything, but rather to be courageous enough to say what you know deserves to be said. Sharing your opinion and using your voice also gives you the opportunity to trust that what you have to say matters. The gift of courageously speaking up is that you become an empowered contributor in your life, as well as in the lives of those you touch, in your company, the team you manage, your social circles, your family, and beyond. It's truly a gift that keeps on giving. Now, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes if you're in a place where it's safe to do so. Soften your facial muscles and lengthen the back of your neck by tucking your chin just slightly. Sit up straight while dropping your shoulders down to create more comfort in your body. Uncross your legs so your feet are flat on the floor. And place your hands open on your lap with your palms facing up. Now, silently begin to repeat the insight. My voice is my contribution. My voice is my contribution. Allow this insight to be gentle and easy, almost as if it's floating by on a cloud, just drifting by. For the next few moments, let this insight be your primary thought. My voice is my contribution. If at any point you notice that your mind has drifted away from the insight, gently come back to it and continue repeating it silently. Allow the insight to settle into your mind and heart. When you hear a soft chime, stop repeating the insight and be still with your eyes closed. My voice is my contribution. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Today and every day, find the courage to use your voice without expectation or the need for validation from others. Know that the value you bring is unlike anything anyone else has to offer. Why would you ever shortchange the world of that? And above all, remember, before you go out, go in.